Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fantasy Outsiders. It's your boy Forchunit and my man's Lasell. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up?
Chilling like a mug. We in the building with T Money. What's happening?
Hey, I'm glad to be back, baby.
Yeah. I'm glad you're back too. We got a lot to discuss today. But first off, happy Veterans Day to everybody out there. All of the soldiers, everybody. We really appreciate the sacrifice that soldiers put forth in this great country so that we can play fantasy football, basically. But for real, happy Veterans Day. Hope y'all got some free breakfasts, lunches, or dinner, wherever the hell y'all needed to go to get them. That's what's up.
Very
I ain't get
grateful
shit.
for that.
I ain't get shit. I'm serving, and you're welcome. I ain't gonna.
Hey, I think
Hey
you.
man, thank you. Yeah, I hope everything went well for you today. Besides your fantasy team,
Just got it. Just. I just shook a bunch of crusty, ashy, nasty ass hands today.
everybody want to shake your hand.
Everybody want to shake your hand.
I guarantee you touched the booger today. I know you did.
Right. Eyes on. I probably did.
I know you touched the booger. But yeah, that's what's up. Veterans Day, almost in the books for everybody. Hope your wife got something special planned for you. But moving right along, sometimes life gets in the way. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happened last week, and we were not able to put out an episode, but we are back. We apologize for that. And, hey, keep us in your prayers. You never know what's really going on with the people over the airwaves. All you doing is getting this entertainment and don't realize what it takes to put these type of things forth. But things happen. We couldn't make it.
Or just consider it like a bye week.
You know what I'm saying? It was a bye week. Everybody get a bye week. We got one. Our bye week is in the books, baby. Our bye week in the books. Now we back. So let's get into it. Speaking of bye weeks, I feel like the team I was playing last week was on a bye. If we want to just recap what we missed, because I feel like we might have missed something, but we'll get to it. What happened last week? I do recall T Money and myself were going head to head.
Man, that's in the past, man.
You don't want to tell you don't want to tell people what happened?
I lost.
It's
There's nothing to do. I lost.
Right.
It is in the past, but because this is our next podcast, it's still a current event.
It's still fresh for the listeners. Okay, y'all wanted to know.
I'm curious to know what happened. Well, I know what happened.
What happened is he stepped out on the field. He put his best foot forward.
I was winning at first. He pulled it out in the end, though.
Was that the case?
Yeah. It was Aaron Rodgers. He had a great game, and you pulled away.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, you know what? However it happened, I'm taking the W as I predicted. And I think,
what was score? What was score? Was
I
it
think
close?
it was like one. Let me check that out. Pull that up real quick. But I know I predicted the victory, and I know he predicted the victory. But only one person can be right, and that was me. So it was 155.
It was 155, 127. Like I said, it was close until the end. Aaron Rodgers.
To the end. And I got two dudes on my team that gave me under 6 points.
And it wasn't even that. It was the fucking defense, too.
You know what? Hold on.
Fucking Minnesota defense gave you 22 fucking points.
See, now let's get into it then, okay? Because I got three people on my team that gave me under 6 points. Three position players. My flex gave me 4. One of my running backs gave me 4. One of my wide receivers gave me 5.
And that's my point. If my people would have played like they usually would have played, I would have beat you, nigga.
If any of my people played like they were supposed to.
I mean, anybody that play fantasy can sit up there and say that.
I mean, you're right. Okay. Like I said, he got that. He pulled away at the end and got lucky.
All I'm saying is I had 3 people that severely underperformed.
Look at my damn team, nigga.
Kicked yo ass.
All of them got teens. It's in the teens.
Kicked.
You didn't kick my ass.
I
You didn't kick my ass.
It is what it is.
I lost by 28 points.
It's in the past, baby. It's in the past. Okay. And now I think you owe me a dinner, lunch.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, hey, you know what? Matter of fact,
y'all did make that gay ass bet. Yeah. I remember that.
Oh man, here we go with this gay shit.
Y'all did bet. Y'all bet.
Hey,
I remember that.
You know,
I mean, it's not like a date, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just pop up to the job, go catch lunch real quick.
He suggested it.
You describing the date, my nigga.
I mean, you said you put gay in there, so you make it like
a date. I'm just gonna pick them up at a reasonable.
We ain't picking them up. I'm gonna pop up at the job. We gonna drive.
I'm gonna open his door, real gentleman like, and I'm gonna let him get in on the passenger.
I'm gonna open my own door. I'm gonna open my own door first. You know what I'm saying?
That's a date.
I drive. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
so let's see what happens. All right. So yeah. Either way, this week though, a lot of stuff going on. I'm not so lucky this week. I'm playing the number one dude in my league, bro, and he ain't even put up no points. He put up 125, and I could have beat him, but I got people with zeros on my team right now, man. My team getting a little disheveled. My major players was on a bye, and it was a little struggle for me. I ain't gonna lie. So dropping this one, I'm gonna roll up here 5-5 and in the 6th spot in my league, hanging on by the skin of my teeth to this playoff spot. But what's going on with y'all in y'all fantasy league?
Oh shit, man. So I took my second L this Sunday. Yeah, you know it happens. Hey, look, man. The players fuck up sometimes.
I see.
And actually, but you know what though? I don't even know if I'm about to lose yet because Odell's showing out right now. And as of right now, I'm only down 10 points. And it's still third quarter. So I'm losing by 10. He don't have anybody else left to play. Thanks to Zach Ertz dropping a good 27 on me for me.
You got Odell out there? It ain't over.
Yeah, I got Odell playing. So it's not, I might be speaking too soon. So it might not be over.
By the end
but
of
even
this
if it is,
podcast, you could be claiming victory, player.
I could. And shit, I'm gonna be letting the listeners know. Shit, they ain't listening to no T Money over here. You listening to somebody with fantasy expertise. Number one in the league, baby. Even if I take this L, I'm still number one in the league. So, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I wouldn't call it expertise, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, how your team doing?
Whenever you get advice from a winner, it's called expertise.
Well, I had like 3 or 4 people.
Whenever you get advice from a loser, it's just called.
I had 4 starters go down. I mean, what do you expect? I'm
this week,
not this week, but like throughout the season, I had 4 starters. Yeah. Bell never came. Freeman was in and out.
Damn, bro.
You know what I expect you to do, T Money? I expect you to adjust.
I tried. I mean, I did. I adjusted pretty well. It's just the people I have now only usually score about 10 to 12 points.
Word.
I know.
So what happened this week? Who you played? You losing?
Yeah, I'm losing.
God damn.
He beat me. What's the score? I scored again like 125. He has 165.
Damn. These niggas ain't even balling.
They're not.
They ain't even putting up a lot of points. It's just crazy.
Oh!
God damn. This is a problem watching football while you're doing the podcast. This is crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, all right. So let's get into it. What the hell is really going on at this point in the season? A lot of stuff happened over the last 2 weeks. We got injuries, trades, people showing up, people not showing up. We got all kind of crazy stuff going on. Case in point, Des Bryant. Hey, I think we talked about him maybe once this podcast, and like we should, only because somebody was doing something dumb and had him on his team in like week 2. That person, I should look it up right goddamn now. If that person still had Dez on his squad when he got picked up by the Saints, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. I'm pretty sure he don't have him, but that would have been amazing. And it would have been tragic at the same time because the nigga turned around and broke his ACL or some shit?
Who?
Torn MCL, Des Bryant.
Yeah, he tore some ACL.
No, he tore his
Achilles or something.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles.
The very next day. I wish that dude kept him from week 2 all the way to now and was celebrating when he got picked up by the Saints, and then I could see his face on Friday when he read the news that he broke his fucking Achilles.
I ain't gonna lie, I picked up Dez. I did.
You did?
And I did. And then and it literally lasted for a few hours.
But did you think he really was gonna do something?
Well, it was more of a strategy, so it was more of a defensive move. I wasn't banking on him to do something, but I didn't want somebody else to pick him up.
So you were gonna try to get a trade from him?
Yeah. It was just somebody. It was more of a strategy than performance. So I knew somebody would give up Dez, seeing that he's going to New Orleans, and I thought I could probably get a little steal, steal out of it, but trade out of it. But
so let me ask you. How often? Thinking about this now, how often do people pick up players just so other players won't have them? You don't even need them, but I'm picking them up so don't nobody else get them because he might be dope.
I think that's good football strategy. It's you pretty much by leaving potential talent out there and holding on to a guy because of his name and he just holding a roster spot. I think that you just setting yourself up. So I would grab somebody all day just to make sure that in case but that's only if you got like the dead fat to trim.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If you got the spare fat to trim, I trim that shit up, and I snatch somebody off the waiver wire just so I don't have to play him later.
I never played like that. I never was the if I don't need him, I'm not picking him up. The only reason I would pick somebody up is to trade him. Like I would do the trade bait thing, but not just so nobody else could have him. I never even thought that deeply, or
I mean,
I think that's a
eventually,
sinister
it's still-
type move, bro.
Hey, I mean, it is, my nigga. Like that's how it's supposed to be.
But here's the
'Cause-
thing, though. If you're in a 12-man league, you really can't do that. Everybody's gonna be gone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like people show up.
But even those people that show up. So like Rashad Penny, because of his last performance, I'm pretty sure that everybody gonna be trying to get him because everyone needs running backs in my league right now. So I'm getting hit with all these trade offers, but they fucking in cahoots, all 11 people, because I'm getting vetoed. Every trade that I accept is getting vetoed.
Dog,
Like,
they
it's
don't
the
want
point
you
now,
on-
I'm
you
not
on
even
top,
trying to
They
trade.
don't want you to shine, man. They don't want you to shine. I understand because I'd be the same way. Like, fuck that nigga. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
and
nigga.
I get it. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna just beat y'all ass. Just me, what I got now, whatever's on the waiver wire.
Word.
I ain't even counting on no more trades no more.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. Not in a position you and I wouldn't do it. I mean, I wouldn't veto, shit that look regular, but I can understand some hate. It just happens. It's natural. That's why they.
But you know what? I think even if it don't look regular, so if unless it's like me purposely trying to help your team because I know I don't have a chance for it no more. That's the only way I'm gonna veto it.
Right.
So if I know my team ain't going to the playoffs, but I know you my homeboy,
Yeah,
I'm gonna veto that, and I recognize that's what's going on. I'm gonna veto that. But other than that, if you gonna accept my trade offer, and I'm offering you Dez Bryant after he tore his Achilles, and you not smart enough to research my shit, I'm gonna just let it go down, bro.
That's what I think. I think the two owners make a decision, and if it's not clear collusion that one person it's not an unbalanced trade. I mean, even if it is an unbalanced trade, it could be unbalanced because somebody didn't do their research. But it's not that the two people trying to help each other. Let the trade go. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Have faith in your team. You get a trade together. You get your negotiation skills up and make some fucking trades as opposed to trying to stop everybody else from doing business. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, it's a
That's
lot
it.
of it's
All
a
the
lot
time,
of
and that year that remember that year Chris Lindstrom and his girl was playing in the same league, and they had some little back alley deals like
that's collusion.
trades for head and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit like that.
They making trades for heads. But for real, that's what it was like.
My wife wanted to be in our league, and that's the only reason I'm even considering letting her in my league because there's gonna be trades for sexual acts. You want Odell? Oh, you gonna earn them tonight.
Exactly. And that's the type of shit that I might veto. Other than that, do what you do. Back to Dez. Dez came and went without even having a second to breathe. I thought he might have been, in my opinion, he would have had some value. He would have had some flex value. Just because the high-powered offense, defenses are going to have to adjust. I know he probably lost a step, not who he used to be, but you playing Michael, it's so many weapons on the field at the same time. He would have had some one-on-one opportunities to do something. So I would have picked him up too. I
think he would have did something. I think if you're in a 12-man league, you cannot pick up Dez Bryant.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna be the Dez Bryant from years ago. But for that same reason that you just said, he's stretching that defense.
Yeah.
You already got the number one DB is gonna be on Michael Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you still worried about Alvin Kamara. I forgot the tight end.
Benjamin Watson. You still got Traquan.
But that's
Smith.
the thing, though. They move Thomas around too much, where he's just not on one side.
Nah,
Which
but
makes
that's
it
the
harder
thing.
to
So
defend.
that's
That's what I'm saying. So he's not gonna. The number one.
It don't matter if you're a top notch DB, and that's was always the argument when people try to make that Richard Sherman claim. If you the best DB, you playing the best receiver.
No matter
when
what.
When
Not
he
a side of the
motioning,
field.
you motion. You don't just play one side of the ball.
Right.
That's always been my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I seen that tonight. Richard Sherman staying right over there. Odell go to the other side. He not following. He's staying on his left side.
And
of
it wasn't
defense.
like that when I played. Like my coach was like, "Yo, you go where he go. You mirror that. You want your best defender on that best wide receiver. That's just hands down."
No matter what, I'm following him tonight.
Exactly. I think that's that to me, and that's why